Hey guys, this is Elizabeth. Do you want to know what are 5 questions that we cannot answer for you as agents? If you want to know what are those, stick around. So what are those 5 questions that even if we want to, we cannot answer for you? Question number 1 is how safe this neighborhood is. Unfortunately, I cannot answer that question. And not just me, but every other realtor cannot answer this question. Why? Because what may be safe for me may not be safe for you. So what we usually do, or what I do, is I would refer you to a link, which actually I'm going to leave it right below, which is crimemapping.com. That'll give you a better idea on, how many police reports the neighborhood has. Another tip that I can give you is feel free to drive by the neighborhood. Go not just on daytime, go maybe over a weekend, go nighttime. It'll give you a better idea. And sometimes even some of my clients go and knock on neighbors' doors and just ask them like, hey, how you like this neighborhood? How do you like living here? Another thing that I will share with you is I probably have done real estate in Hawaii all over the island. So I can always put you in touch with a past client of mine, or I can just share with you what my past client shares with me, why they like the neighborhood, things that they like and things that they don't like as well. I can share all those things for you and I can give you a better idea on how safe a neighborhood is. Okay. So question number 2 is what kind of people live over there? Again, because, we don't want to be violating any rules in the code of ethics, or, we don't want to discriminate with really anyone. I cannot really answer that question for you. But again, you can feel free to just drive by it, get a better idea on the neighborhood and all that. But unfortunately, I cannot answer that question for you. Question number 3 is, when there's a buyer, they're inquiring about a property and they always ask me, how much are they in escrow for? Because the property is already in escrow. Unfortunately, as realtors, we are not, it would be illegal for us to tell anyone how much the property is in escrow for. So we won't know that until we get to, until the property closes and we will see it online. How much it closed for. However, one thing that I can do always is I can always check with the agent and just say like, hey, how close are you to the asking price? And sometimes some agents will share, maybe some details. Again, they won't tell me the price of them. They may say, Elizabeth, we're really, really close to our asking price. And sometimes they may not share anything either. But, it can give us an idea. However, we cannot answer that question for you. The other question is, number 4 is, why are they selling? Believe it or not, in Hawaii, we need to have written permission from the seller to be able to disclose that to you. So if I represent the seller, I gotta have it in writing that my seller will give me authorization to disclose the reason why they're selling. Is it a divorce? Is it they're just upgrading? Is it, whatever it is, I gotta have it in writing. Why? Because it could affect the sale price, or it could create that, oh, he's on a rush to sell or not. So that's why we cannot just disclose it without having that authorization from the seller. And question number 5 that we cannot answer for you is, what's going to be the value of my property in 5 years or 10 years? I wish I can, let you know what that price would be. But unfortunately, we cannot really guarantee that, right? The market can change, the market can go up, the market can go down. What I can do for you is, of course, just show you some market stats, show you how the market has been performing in Hawaii, which overall, has always been a good market, has always the chances of building equity is pretty high comparing to other areas. But again, we don't know what's going to happen 10 years from now, 5 years from now, your chances are pretty high to build equity. And that's something that I always like to share with my clients when they hire me as their agent, because I'm not going to be living in the property. For me, it's more of not just a home what you're purchasing, but also an investment. So my job as an agent is to, again, I cannot predict the future, but at least, have the chances of you building equity. And why? Because I love that in like 3 years, 5 years from now, I feel that I did a great job with my clients, are sitting on $100,000 and they're like, it's time to, either upgrade, do a HELOC. It just gives you freedom, right? When you have equity on the property. So I feel that I did my job as an agent, and that's something that I will always be sharing with you when we look at properties. I'm going to say, I really, the reputation on this building hasn't been the greatest. I mean, it's always your call and it would always be what you want. But my job as an agent is to share those thoughts with you and say, I really don't think our chances of building equity are probably not as high as if we were to purchase in this other building or this other area or so on. It really depends. Again, I cannot guarantee you what the future will be, but I can give you some insight and I can share with you how the market has been performing through all these years, because we do have all that information. But again, those are those 5 questions that unfortunately we cannot answer for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We're going to be uploading a video once a week so you can keep learning about our Hawaii real estate market. But don't forget to just reach me anytime. My contact information is right below. If you just have questions about any specific property, about the market, whatever it is, I love my job. So yeah, feel free to reach me anytime. My name is Elizabeth Lariva.